Making love to you was never second best. I saw the world crashing all around your face, never really knowing it was always mesh and lace. I'll stop the world and melt with you. You've seen the difference and it's getting better all the time. There's nothing you and I won't do. I'll stop the world and melt with you. We should know better. Dream of better lives, the kind which never hate. We should see. Trapped in a state of imaginary grace. We should know better. I made a pilgrimage to save this human's race. Never comprehending the race had long gone by. I'll stop the world and melt with you. You've seen the difference and it's getting better all the time. There's nothing you and I won't do. I'll stop the world and melt with you. But it's getting better all the time. There's nothing you and I won't do. I'll stop the world and melt with you. The future's open wide. Stop the world and melt with you. Stop the world. You've seen the difference and it's getting better all the time. There's nothing you and I won't do. I'll stop the world and melt with you. I'll stop the world and melt with you. I'll stop the world and melt with you. Let's stop the world. I'll stop the world and melt with you.
Your face, and when we fall into our winter den below, when the earth begins to slow her spin, they'll know that we are foxes, we are coming home again, barking insults to the hunter and the wind. But we'll escape them, though the fog may blind the sun, though the dogs behind us run. Our time
Well, it's been 500 seasons since the feet of Bailey Needham walked this ground and deemed it a place to settle down. And in his eyes was purpose, and in his hands was fire, and in his heart he knew somehow that this was hallowed ground. So with some determination and a one-man crosscut saw, Bailey cleared a cabin site early in the fall. And he felt a peace within him as he came to work and toil, with care and understanding, growing values in the soil. And every day at sunrise he walked the boundary line, and on little bits of paper he'd make notes from time to time. And he came to know the seasons as he came to know the land, and he swore no place that he would rather be than walking through the tall grass nearer my God to thee. William Gresham had a daughter, her name was Cora Logan, a wide-eyed girl of wonder and recent wife of James. When William died he left her the deed to 80 acres, the wisdom of tradition to survive depression's pains. So with 10 fine cows, a flock of hens, building straight and true, her sons would hoe the corn with her and pick blackberries too. The water in their springs would run the whole year round, and her husband's handmade hickory chairs were favorites in the town. And every day at sunrise she walked the boundary line, and on little bits of paper she'd make notes from time to time. And she came to know the seasons as she came to know the land, and she swore no place that she would rather be than walking through the tall grass nearer my God to thee. Well, I don't pretend to own it, but this paper says it's mine. This farm is a long memory running back in time, and through the generations whose hopes were not in vain, to live a life in harmony, well, I hope to do the same. With history in our favor, we've set out on a course. The ghost of Bailey Needham is a gentle guiding force. And though what we do and how we live might seem against the grain, freedom is finding beauty in the simple and the plain. Sunrise we walk the boundary line, and on little bits of paper we make notes from time to time. And we've come to know the seasons as we've come to know the land, and we swear no place that we would rather be than walking through the tall grass. Nearer, my God, to thee. Yes, we're